Okay folks, because I haven't managed to put together a really good stretch video yet, I'm just going to give you a few exercises you can do at the end of your workout just to loosen off a little bit. So we're just going to start with some mobility again. So just to loosen off your hips. This is the end of the workout if you've got time. I always incorporate a warm out, get your words out Chris. I always incorporate a warm up at the start to get your muscles pliable. Just create some elasticity in those muscles, just get the blood flowing, just preload the muscles at the start. But it is important to stretch, especially when you're sitting down all day behind computers. Your hip flexors get very short, your glute muscles become quite lazy and weak, we become quite round shoulders, a lot of tension in our trapezius. Okay, going into shoulder rolls, going up towards your ears and back. Your hamstrings also get quite short when you're sitting at your desk. It really isn't great having a sedentary lifestyle, and I suppose for a lot of us there's a massive opportunity to sit down all the time, so it's really important you keep your bodies moving. Okay, just going up towards your ears and back. Okay, just interlock your fingers now, so you're here, and then from the side, slight bend in your knees, feet shoulder width apart, just reach forward. So you're feeling that pull, it's like your shoulder blades are prising apart. So you're just here, slight bend in your knees. Just holding, try and hold these for about 30 seconds each. Okay, ease out of that. Okay, going into a hamstring stretch. So side profile, step forward with one leg, one foot. Okay, so you're here, hand on your bent leg, so here, and you're not trying to come down. That's not going to increase the stretch in your hamstring, taking your back here. All it's creating is problems to your back. You're also then doing a posterior tilt of the pelvis. So what you want to do is try and stay upright, reach forward and sit, or here, keep your shoulders back and push your bottom backwards till you feel a pull running down your hamstring at the back here. Okay, obviously do the other side as well. So here, hang about. A bit wobbly after that workout I did. Okay, so sitting back, eyes looking forward. You can be here if you sit back. You notice when you're here, you're not able to get into that posterior tilt of the pelvis. So you're trying to keep the pelvis anterior with an anterior tilt, so you're here and sit back. And you feel that stretch running down here. Okay, ease out of that one. Wide legs. If you feel a pull just standing here like this, just stay there, don't do anything. Depends on how tight you are. Everyone's got varying levels of flexibility. Otherwise, it's here, okay? So you're feeling this stretch through your inside legs. Push your bottom backwards, keep your upper body upright, always focus on your posture. Then you can do the other side. You can come down into this position. So sitting here. So in that position there, again, try to keep your upper body upright, and then you would transfer your weight across to the other side. So getting those inside legs. So that's an option, otherwise you're here. We're stretching through the adductors, inside leg muscles. Okay, from there now, holding on to the Wendy house. Okay, grabbing hold of your foot, bring the heel in towards your bottom. Try and get all the way around where your big toe is. So then you're also stretching all the muscles along the shin, tibialis anterior. So grabbing hold, open up the chest, just gently thrusting the hips forward. If you want to increase the stretch, squeeze your, don't pull your leg further back. All that's doing is putting a lot of pressure through your lumbar spine. Do a slight pelvic thrust forward, so you're here, thrust forward. Just squeeze your abdominal muscles. And you should feel that running down the centre here, rectus femoris, one of your hip flexors. So grabbing hold of your other leg, bring the heel in towards your bottom, open up the chest. and then just gently thrusting the hips forward. Even if you can't do a workout, just do some of these stretches. Stand up in your little home office, your lounge, wherever you're doing your work, and just get some of this done. Set a reminder on your computer for every hour, just stand up. This is a really good one when you're sitting at your desk. So we've done hamstring, done those. Just to get the, try and get the psoas muscle, which is deeper hip flexor, situated, feels like the abdominals, but it's further down, deep down. Ankle, knee and hips in line. From there you're going to do a slight pelvic thrust forward, see here. Okay, so posterior tilt of the pelvis, slightly, especially if you've got prominent curve in your lower back. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. Okay, and then I want you to activate your glutes on this leg, okay, the one where you're the leg you're kneeling on. Squeeze your glutes, you should then feel that coming down here. Depends on how tight you are. Take your hands above your head, nice big stretch up. So really reach, imagine there's a piece of string attached to the back of your head and someone's pulling you upwards, okay, whilst just gently thrusting the hips forward. Now again, depends on how tight you are through your hip flexors. I'm feeling that a little bit in here, not too bad today. And then from there, you're just going to keep everything stable, knees, ankles, hips, and then come across and reach up. You're not going all the way down, or you can twist to the side here, going across that front leg. I tend to find that this is easier and slightly better for me. That's it, reaching up. And over to the other side, same again. So ankle, knee, hips in line. Slight pelvic thrust forward. Squeeze the glutes. If you're very, very tight here, which I am today, I can really feel that coming down here. You may also feel that running down the side here. You may have all heard people talking about your iliotibial band, or your TFL comes into that area, so does your vastus lateralis. So they feed into your iliotibial band. So also those muscles being tight can make your iliotibial band become very, very tight. Anyway, without going too technical, take your arms up above your head. Now I can feel this a lot more on this side here. And then coming across, really stretching out. Try not to push your hips out so you're not there. Nice big reach up. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, well done. Bringing that down to the floor now. You're stretching out the erector muscles, so the back muscles, the ones that run all the way down the spine. So you're grabbing hold of both knees at the same time. Be incredibly stiff here. Then you'll feel this through your lower back. It's just a nice exercise. Oh, God, that feels good. Relax your head and shoulders. I've been a bit naughty recently, to be honest. I was doing really well at keeping up the flexibility, and I've let it slip, and I'm feeling just generally stiffer. So this is not just about you and thinking that I just go out there and do stretches and exercises all the time. It's easy to neglect our bodies. Very, very easy. So try to make sure you just do little and often. You don't have to go out here and do a 30-minute hour stretch program. Just pick out some stretches. Keep the body moving. Okay, drop one leg and then bring one knee in on its own now. So one knee all the way in. You may feel that through the glute. Again, stretches out these flexors all the way in. And swap over to the other side. And we're just going to stretching out our piriformis whilst we're here. Okay, so lower back in contact with the ground, put one leg over like this, so your ankle is over your knee. I hope you can hear me from there. And then you're just going to push very gently here. Now that for me doesn't work at all, okay, and I've got a bit of flexibility there, so I'm going to take my hands, one hand goes through the hole, one hand comes up, I grab hold of this leg and I just slowly bring it in until I feel a pull here, very, very deep down, your piriformis, okay, gets very, very tight. The sciatic nerve runs right down the back of this, so if you're feeling any kind of like a throbbing or a tingling sensation down your leg, it's often because you're pinching on your sciatic nerve. It's often because this piriformis is very, very tight. Okay, and then over to the other side, ankle over your knee, pushing the knee out, one hand goes through, and then you can use this elbow to push. Remember, you can start there, especially if you're tight, you can just push there, otherwise you're coming up and you're bringing that leg in. And that's a lot tighter for me on that side as well. Okay, let's ease out of that. Let's leave that there for today. I've got lots of things coming up. I'm also thinking of putting together a postural series, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I just need to work on this for a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the stretch program. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search for ZitFit TV. Starting to build up a few workouts now. Remember, they are recorded, so you can, if you can't do them at 12 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, you can come and join when your schedule suits you. Thanks a lot for joining me. Hope you enjoyed those stretches. Nice to relax at the end of that workout. Okay, you take care. All the best. Have a good day.